headed down to the ranch just to check on things. It's been a while. We had a pretty good freeze down there a couple of days ago, and I just need to go check on some stuff and just need to get out of the city. So I'm gonna head down there and not necessarily gonna plan on hunting anything, and I might do some trapping, not sure. Just kind of gonna take it easy and do nothing. So we'll see you when we get there. Hey, 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 right here, man. Hey, are you hurt or what? You're alive. Well, it's always the first every time you go hunting. That's the first time I've ever touched a live wild axis. He was in the middle of the road and wouldn't move, and I didn't know what to do, so I left him there. You know, I don't know what the rule on that is, but I know I can't shoot him on the road. But I never seen a deer not even try to get away. There was no blood, there was no nothing, but it was on the main highway. I don't know. Saw 3 other bucks coming in and 1 big axis. This is never good. Look at that. Holy shit. The fuck broke now. Whole thing is covered. Look at that. There's gotta be a way to turn that shit off. Holy fucking shit. Son of a bitch. Well, that's never good. We just fucking replaced that, and I emptied it and drained it, and I wonder if there's no water in it anyway. Well, just like last year, I have a broken well. Some weird stuff went down at the ranch. Stuff that's a little unusual. Might have had visitors. And I don't mean visitors that are just walking through. I mean visitors that hung out. But I'm gonna take some measures to remedy that. And then I gotta figure out a way. It's 2 years in a row my well is broken. Last year we had that great big freeze. If you look in last year's episode, you'll see a video about that. We lost power 5 days, my well broke. Well, my well's broken again. And I had the heater on like we've had for the last several years, unless we keep losing power. But I gotta figure it out. It's probably gonna cost a lot of money again. I've already called the well people and they're gonna come out and look at it. But I gotta figure out a way for it not to lose power. This heater has a thermostat that turns itself off but won't turn itself back on. Because trust me, running the heater would be easier than, but it turns off. So, and I don't have an actual unit. But anyway, I'm going to town, and this freaking dog loves dirt roads. I don't know what it is about this dirt road, but he cannot sit still. Anyway, I'm gonna try to fix these problems that I'm having today. Was gonna put out water, but without my well, I can't put out water just yet. I might be incorrect, but that doesn't look like any other rock I've ever seen around here. That's weird. Flattened out like that. Flattened out like that. Dude, that's crazy. And it feels still cool. Could be nothing. Found this sphere earlier. So this is where I found one of my broken arrowheads while I'm here. And the feeder's empty. It's a good idea to walk around. So I decided to look. Look at that thing. Been worked for sure. Once again, So I set this live trap just right here by the cabin. It's right down there by the edge of the cabin. But now I got coyotes howling, and I howled back and they yipped. Let's see if I can do it again. Need to cough the first time. Here we go. Woo! They answered. Woo! Call me the Coyote Man. Go ahead and get this, just in case. So last night, when I was sitting there watching TV, I heard this banging, and there was a possum trying to get up underneath the cabin, and walked across the door, was living underneath the cabin. So I set a trap like 2 hours ago. And just like that, it's a different one than last night. All right, so I'm leaving the ranch a day early because there's really nothing else I can do here by myself. I'm going to have to replace the well again, just about this exact same time last year. But last year we had a 5-day freeze, as you saw in an earlier episode. This one, I don't know what happened. I don't know if the heater failed, if the power went out and the heater didn't come back on. So not only is the well broken, the shower that you saw us in that same episode last year fixed is broken again in the similar place. I don't know if it's the same place because I can't get water to go to it. So couldn't put water out for the animals, which I had planned to do. I took care of some other things. I'm not so sure if I have people frequenting my place when I don't know, but I worked on that. So, you know, I come down here to de-stress, and this was a pretty stressful one. Popped a possum last night, probably no more than 3 feet from where I was sitting last night. Of course, I was inside and he's outside, but they were living underneath it. It was a different one than I saw the other night when it crawled right across the front step of the thing. It had a half tail missing or something recent, and it was in a scab. And so it's not the same one. The one I trapped and dispatched this morning, he's actually in the freezer. They're really ugly to me. I think they're nasty, and I know that people don't like killing them because they eat ticks, but turkeys eat more ticks than they do, and I'd rather eat a turkey than a possum. And he was living under the cabin, scratching on the floor, and I don't want him chewing up at the cabin, and I don't need an animal with him roaming free. So that being said, we hadn't seen or even had pictures of possums until basically this year. We had a bunch of raccoons. What? You don't want to... What? We had a bunch of raccoons, and now I'm not seeing as many raccoons, but in the last 6 months or so, I've probably seen 1, 2, 3, 4. I've probably seen 4 or 5 possums, and I hadn't seen any in the first 3 years. In fact, I trapped one last time I was here and just let it go. But this one literally living under the cabin, so I ain't sharing the same square footage. And I think there might be a family under there, and I just got the mail. But I did freeze him because he was pretty good size, and his coat's prettier than I thought. I definitely could do the Euro mount of the skull in my collection that I have going on with things like that. But them things are nasty, man. They look gross. Like a big giant rat. And I don't like those either. But anyway, so I'm just going to head home. It's been a frustrating week, but it's always good to be down here. And it's better with friends for sure. But, you know, it is what it is. It's a good problem to have, like I said. So I know this wasn't the most exciting episode, but it is part of the ranch life, and that's the point of this series. Also, the Whataburger trap. It worked, but for some reason the tray, they got the burger out, but the french fries were left, and I think a french fry got underneath it and kept it from falling. That's what I really think happened, because they had to go all the way in there to get that hamburger behind that thing, and they got it, but the door was open, so I don't know. I've never caught anything. I've caught one thing in that trap. I'm not real happy with that trap. That silver trap that you saw the possum in works just about every time to kill those nest raiders. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, notification button, comment. Go to my website. Check it out. Thank you very much. Have a great day and hunt hard.